Breaking news.
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure at.
Hello, and welcome back. Merry Christmas and all that. Hope you've had a good Christmas. Yep, so happy Christmas. Hope you've all had a cracking one. I just thought I'd come on in case there's anyone out there that's out on the telly. I don't really watch the telly, so I don't know if there is anything on, but yeah, I thought I'd come on, give you something to do, someone to be bored with. Hope you've had a great day. I have. My little one's had me running around playing with his toys and unlocking his phone. Every time I unlocked it, he locked it and laughed at me and gave it me back to unlock. Like a bugger. But as it's Christmas, hit the likes and the subscribe, guys. We did have 112 the other day, down to 108 now. What I've done to upset people. Shut up, you. Stop being miserable. Just remember, though, it'll soon be Christmas. Oh, yes. Get a miserable old fart. No problem, mate. Much appreciated. Don't forget to hit that like button, though, before you vacate. Put your Twitch account in there, Paul. In case people want to go to Twitch or whatever. Hi Lola, hi Ian. Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you've had a good one. So did he spoil you rotten then, Lola? I bet he did. No problem. Is it a video or is it a premiere? Because if it's a premiere, I won't be there. I'm delivering curries again tomorrow and Saturday. I'm really looking forward to that. Brings a bit of money in, doesn't it? I'll have to watch it later on then. Like I say, I'll be delivering curries and stuff, so I won't be able to be on the premiere, unfortunately. Merry Christmas, Pen. Hope you've had a good one. Hope you're not too drunk. And I hope after Steve slaved over that cooker all day to do your Christmas dinner, you ate it off. No trees. She tried to put carrot and swede, and I'm like, no, I don't want none of that shit. Why spoil me dinner? So no, I had no veg on it. Well, I did have veg, tell a lie. I had mashed potatoes and roast potatoes. So I had veg. Yeah, I've had a good day. Playing with Harry and his toys. Keep unlocking his phone for him, and every time I unlocked it, he'd lock it again and laugh at me and give it me back. Why he thought that was a good game, I don't know. I didn't. But the kids seem to have had a decent one. And to me, that's all that matters. The kids enjoyed it. I got her nothing because we decided we're not buying each other. And then I gets up this morning and there's 2 presents there off the 2 older kids. And I'm like, I thought we weren't bothering. She goes, well, it's only 2 presents. It's nothing exciting. I said, yeah, but I ain't got you anything because that's what we agreed. Yeah, she got me on that. But then again, I've said that in the past and I bought her. So, yeah, we had pigs in blankets and turkey gravy. The Bisto gravy. And the turkey wasn't dead dry either. I must have put shitloads of butter on it last night and kept it quite nice and moist. Yeah, she had sprouts. I don't do sprouts at all. I don't do veg, if I'm honest with you. Even though, like I say, next year I've got to start putting a few in my diet to try and look after my diabetes a bit. No, I don't want to. I want to look after the diabetes, not eat the veg. That's the bit I don't want to, but unfortunately. Yeah, mine was nice and juicy, nice and moist. But I put shitloads of butter under the skin and then spread it all over and then put a shitload more butter on top and a sprinkle of salt on it. And it was nice. And then cook it overnight on 150 for about 9 hours, I think it was. In fact, no, I put it on at 12 o'clock and I turned it off at 8 o'clock. So 8 hours. 8 hours on a low heat. You, you had to show off there, didn't you? Proper turkey gravy made out of the juices. Did you have trees on your dinner? Yeah, but if he's cut it into 6 and it's still 6 sprouts in it, that should be sufficient. Yes, I mean, I've done a chicken in the air fryer, but I've never done a turkey in there. I've always done it in the oven overnight, and then I don't know, it's nice and juicy. But Pen, he could argue with you there. One's better than none. But I had none. Yeah, see, I'm not into bubble and squeak either because it's got all that veg in it. So did Father Christmas spoil you, Pen? Did you get much? I'm sorry, but I wouldn't be so sure. I wouldn't put a sprout on my dinner and spoil my dinner. And if you did, I'd sit there and I'd flick it at you so it hits you right between the eyes. See, you could have played sprout football on his plate with him so he didn't have to eat it, because then once you've touched it, you can't eat it then. I can't eat if somebody else has put a fork in their mouth and then touched my food. I couldn't eat it then. What about you guys? Could you share with your other half? I couldn't. Or one of your kids. Again, it's a no for me. You know, like you see in films where they got a fucking string of spaghetti and they're eating it to meet in the middle. I couldn't do that. Now, is the bag for you or is the bag for the Hoover? Because when I got romantic and bought her a bag and a belt for the Hoover, it wasn't good enough, apparently. At least he had manners there, Ben, and ate him, because I wouldn't have. I would have been rude and said, look, I don't like sprout, I don't like veg, so I can't eat it. But at least he was a decent bloke and ate it. Scared of you? What's your daughter been saying about you then? You're just that sweet little old lady, aren't you? The truth. Oh no. So did you have a go at her for bumping uglies at a certain age? I didn't say old lady, did I? Didn't I say nice old lady? I put the nice in there. Yeah, but 18, you've still got the rest of your life for bumping uglies and making babies, haven't you? But then again, I suppose having them young, when you get older, you've got that time to yourself then, haven't you, when you're more mature and but then you don't want to do anything because you're old and but I suppose 18, so she'd be what, 36 by the time it's 18. Still not that old, is it? Oh, okay, I added the nice. I'm sure I put the nice on in the first place. Oh, sorry about that, Ben. Hi, Nem. You all right, mate? So this year, then, if she's a mum of 6, did you buy her a telly this year so she can actually do something else? Go on Netflix or something? See, now, do you buy the mum and dad, or do you just buy the grandkids? We just buy grandkids. That was the way I was dragged up. Once you've had kids, you don't get presents for Christmas now. It's your kids that get them. Right, so it does get expensive then. Like I say, we don't buy the parents. Since the way I was brought up. Once you've got kids of your own, you give up the rights to Christmas presents now, and it's for your kids. Oh, said the frog. My plate's been a non-turnip plate. I can give you that. No carrot, no sweet. I mean, I did have veg because I had mash and roasters, and potatoes are a veg. They grow underground, and that means they're a vegetable. All right, Ben, no problem. Thanks for coming in on this hectic Christmas day, and I'll speak to you soon. Have a good one, what's left of it. Enjoy your call with the midwife. She watches that crap and all. And if I don't see you before, have a good New Year. Oh, you got to feel sorry for Steve, though, ain't you? After I watched that call the midwife. Really? Right. So, have you had your gammon, mate? She's nice of your missus coming in before introducing herself. All right, okay. Right, I'll ask you because I did ask it before and nobody answered. And you're a bit of a weird one. So, if you've got a plate of food and your missus touches it, would you still eat it? Or if she took a bite of something and put it back on your plate, could you eat it? Me, I can't. If she's touched it or bit it, or if she's had her fork in her mouth and took, say, a bit of me mash or whatever, then I can't eat it. Could you? Right, okay. Yes. Right. Oh, fair enough. Like I say, I can't. If she's had it in her mouth, I couldn't let her double dip onto my plate and take some and then eat it and then carry on eating my dinner like she had. No, that's me done with that meal then. It's like, when you're watching films where they're eating that spaghetti and they get together and no, I couldn't do that either. Yeah, no, I get that. It's just me. I can't. Even if one of the kids was to put the spoon or the fork in the mouth and take some of me food or me pudding, that's it then. It's done. I can't eat it. Yeah, I told you was a weird one. You'd say, yeah. Yes, exactly. But like you say, it's your missus. So put the shoe on the other foot. Then it's your granddaughter. Could you have your granddaughter eat off the same plate with you? So she's took a mouthful and put her fork or spoon back into your meal or your pudding. Could you eat that then? Me? No, I couldn't. Don't know if it's just me being a weirdo, but and we've gone down to 108 subscribers today. Um, maybe people are not liking them puzzle videos I'm putting out. Yeah, no, I get that. If she was ill or whatever, then you wouldn't want them to. I mean, even if they're not ill, I can't share my food with them. And no, once they've had that fork or spoon in the mouth and they're going back into mine, I'm done with it then. I can cut some off so they can take it off my plate. So, like, if I've got mash here, I can spread that over there where there's a bit of room, and Harry can eat that bit of mash. But he can't come into this bit of mash, because if he comes into this bit, then he's having all that mash. To be fair, I haven't really looked into it. These quizzes that I find out, it's just as I'm flicking through and I find them, and oh, that'll be a good one, because I can get it, so it's not too hard. The ones I haven't got a clue what they are, then I don't get them, because somebody could say something and I don't know if it's right or wrong, because I don't know if it's right or wrong myself. Hi, Carly, you're all right? Merry Christmas. Hope you've had a good one. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some sort of content out, because trying to be a chat show, it's quite hard to do a video of just me chatting bubbles. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, guys, if you haven't already. It helps out somehow. Yeah, but them quizzes that I put out, it's like a fight. Who's going to be first, pop or pen? I did 2-word ones today, bit like Scrabble. I think it was only on about 5 minutes, and Pop had popped up with the answers. Took me 5 minutes to suss them out, and that was when the guy gave the answer at the end. Here she is. Hi, Vanessa. Are you okay? Is that a corned beef hash? I love corned beef hash. Or corned beef stew, whichever. People call it different things, don't they? For me, it's corned beef hash. That's the only way I will really eat veg. When, Vanessa? Surely not tomorrow. Boxing Day. Surely you're not going to view an house tomorrow. I thought you lot celebrated from like Christmas Eve right up to New Year's Day. You didn't really do much. You just did the holiday season. Do you know what? I think that's a good idea. Move out of there, then you've got no stress or worries that in the future some shit could happen and come back and bite you on the ass. Right, okay. I thought it was like you did the whole thing. But if you get divorced, can your husband expect half of that house that you're buying? I don't know why. I just thought it was an American tradition that you celebrate from Christmas Eve right up to New Year's Day. Right, okay. Make sure you do it just so we can't take half of that new house off you. I think that's naughty, that you've got to pay his rent. So he's basically living rent-free, just so you can pay it. I think that's wrong. And he left you. So he leaves you, but you've still got to pay his rent. How does that work? Yeah, but he's in the same boat, isn't he? Ain't he getting divorced? So couldn't his wife take half the house as well? I just think it's unfair. I really do, that you have to pay somebody else's rent when they've left you and you're retired. I don't know. It's basically easier not to get married, isn't it? See, I know now if I won the lottery, my wife can get half of it off me because I'm not divorced. But if I did get divorced and didn't get, I can't remember what it's called, then she could still claim half of it. You've got to actually get something that stops them being able to get half your money. But on the flip side, if she won the lottery, I could get half off her. Well, there is that one as well, but there is a legal term for it. I just can't remember what it is. It's like a prenup thing, like the famous people do. Only this is after your divorce. I don't know. That's just basically showing that you don't want their money if it doesn't work out. Yeah, we will do, Vanessa. Yeah, so he's telling people he wants out, yet he still wants you to pay all his bills and shit. That's wrong. Fucking man up and pay him yourself. See, I've got no qualms about people falling out of love and the marriage ending and all that sort of stuff. That shit happens all the time. What is annoying me though is the fact that you're paying his rent when he's the one that wanted out. How are you going to find that out though if you're not with him? Could he milk it for another 10 years saying he ain't got it? There sure is, mate. There sure is. Yeah, but would he? Would he actually tell you, knowing that you're paying his rent and stuff? So his money will go further if he don't tell you. So hurry up and end it. Get rid of him. Get shut. Teach him a lesson. Get divorced. And then even if you ever do get back with him, don't get remarried. Hi, Sonia. You okay? Merry Christmas. Of course, he just wants to stay separated, so he's getting money for nothing. Get divorced. Get rid. Get shut. Have you had a good day, Sonia? I know it's a silly question, but to be fair, that old saying is true. There's nothing worse than a woman scorned. Sonia, let it out. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to rant and rave, then this is the channel to type all your shit and get it out of your system. And we won't judge you for it. I promise you. Yeah, honestly, Sonia, if you need to get it off your chest, type it out. Even if you don't press that send button and you delete it, just type it out. So it's getting it off your chest. And if you want to send it, send it. I really am not bothered. We're there if you need us. All right, mate, no problem. It's better to let it out, Sonia, than keeping it bottled in, honestly. Bottling it up doesn't help. It just gets you to a stage where you explode, and you'll explode on the wrong person. And like I say, if you need to get something off your chest, I don't care if you type it in the chat here, you type it in an email to me, and at the end say, don't reply, I just need it off my chest. I really don't care. Just get it off your chest, get it out of your system. And if you do want me to reply, then don't reply, and I'll reply to you. Hi, Trina. You okay? Happy Christmas. Yeah, I've had a good day with the family. Can't really grumble. How's your day been? Oh, I don't mind a lasagna. But not very often. I've got to be really in the mood for a lasagna. Same as the other one, spaghetti bolognese. Not a big pasta eater. Not really into pasta, and I'm not really into noodles. Yeah, it's good to do that. And then when you can't be bothered cooking, just pull something out of the freezer. See, now again, for me, tomato soup's the only soup that's really edible. Yeah, thank God it's all done and dusted now. All we've got now is New Year to look forward to. And then that's it then, back to the norm, as they say. No, I prefer tomato soup. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, I prefer tomato soup. But have you had a good day, Trina? Yeah, get back to some sort of normality. Uh, grilled cheese. So I'm assuming you mean like cheese on toast. Grilled cheese. See now, if I do cheese on toast for my tomato soup, I rub a clove of garlic on the bread and then put the cheese on and melt it. And to me, that's better. Not happening here, really. Like I say, I'll be doing a live. I've still not told her. She wasn't happy about me coming out tonight doing this one or the other one. It's Christmas Day and you're going out there. No, I just said tough shit. I'm going out there. I'm doing it. Told them I'll be doing it, so I'm doing it. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm still basically, I'm on the property. I'm just not in the house. I'm just on the drive. It's not like I've said to her, right, I'm going pub and I'm getting pissed and I'll see you when I get home. And to be fair, you know, I do actually like doing these lives and whatnot. Like I say, really, I only do them. One, it gets me out of the house. And two, it gives you lot something to watch, to interact with. Well, I'm glad that you found us as well, Vanessa, if I'm honest with you. I mean, I appreciate everyone that comes on to the channels, even though I may not show it, but I really do appreciate it. Exactly, exactly. Just the different conversations, and everybody joins in, and we're all getting to know each other a little bit at a time. And I know you can't please everybody all the time and all that sort of stuff, but not wrong with trying, is there? Yeah, I think that'd be hard for me. Having to give me driving license up. Um, yeah, I'm not into politics and shit like that. I've got no interest in or want to discuss politics. No, when I say about pleasing everyone, I mean me being the host. I can't please everyone. It's going to be some people that are like, yeah, this channel's shit, it's boring, it's crap, I'm going elsewhere, I'm unsubscribing. But like I say, I can't please everybody all the time. And like I say, I'm not here to please everyone. I'm here to try and give you something to watch, something to interact with, and have a good time at the time. Try it, Vanessa. See, I can't think of topics to talk about. Um, on like a long form video. That's why me videos that I put out are either quizzes or questions or jokes. I wouldn't know how to do a long form video for this channel. I don't think I'm very good at it. Yeah, I like doing them videos. It's like I say, I just don't know how to do a long form video for this channel. I don't know how to do like a debate or like a serious video for it, that'd be like 5, 6, 7 minutes long. Yeah, like I say, I'm here just for you lot, really, and a bit of me time. I do prefer the lives. I won't lie to you. I do prefer a live than a video. But when the chat gets rolling and I'm missing comments, then people think ignorant fucker. But until you've done it and you've noticed yourself that you're not ignoring them, you've just missed it completely. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to get that 1,000 subscribers and what have you, so YouTube pay you and what have you. Yeah, that would be nice. But I'm not asked if it takes me another 10 years to get to that 1,000 subscribers. Because if I sat here and said to you, I don't want 1,000 subscribers, I don't want to get paid off YouTube, then that's sort of lying to you. Yeah, it really is, Vanessa, and it's more so when you're like on the live and you're like now I'm talking to the camera instead of looking at my phone. So if you say something and then Nematos says something, and then somebody else says something and it pops up, and then Nightbot kicks in, then what you said I've missed completely. And I might just see what Nematos has said. So it's like, all right, yeah, so yeah, it's difficult. And then Nightbot said 3 things. It is hard when you're like looking at the camera. So you're not, I was brought up with when you're talking to someone, you look at them, don't look away from them. It's ignorant. So for me, when I'm talking to you, I like to look at the camera. So it's like I'm looking at you. But some people do think it's ignorant because you've missed their comment or you're ignoring them. I mean, don't get me wrong, if somebody says something that I'm not keen on, then I won't reply to it, even if I have seen it. So in a way, yes, I am ignorant. But if you're talking politics and shit like that, that I'm really not interested in, I will just totally ignore it and just move on to the next. Also, what I've noticed as well, though, when people are on the panel with you and you're about to answer it and then they're talking, I find it's rude then to interrupt them and answer that person's question, and then I forget. Yeah, that's hard as well when there's more than one conversation going on at a time. Try to answer this one and then that one and then back to this one. I do try and answer everybody. I do try. Like I say, unless it's like politics or something like that, then I try and ignore that. I don't want to get into a whole conversation on politics because I'm not interested in it. Yeah, really, I should scroll back and have a look, but I'm still a noob at this live malarkey, so I just carry on with what's being said at the time. Bit rude of me, really. And to be fair, can't wait till I move and I can get my laptop off Martine. She's sending me a laptop. So I'll be able to do like other channels do where they can highlight what's been said and it's on the screen. So that'll be a bit easier because I'll know what the last comment I've read to what I need to look for. But is that because now you've been on a live and you know how it is? Would you have thought it was rude beforehand, before you come on the live and have missed your comment and what have you? Would you think ignorant fuckers just ignoring me? But I was talking to her about the dining room before, saying I can't wait to get in and make that into me little YouTube and game room. And she's like, it's not going to be your game room. If you want a little room for yourself, then buy a sun house and get out in the garden. Yeah, of course they can, Vanessa. I totally agree. Some chats can get the channel and what have you out there. Video the whole house as you're walking around viewing it. And then say, this is my new potential house. That's what I should have done when I viewed this house. It's better to ask the questions, though, than keep wondering. All right, mate, no problem. Oh. When you say cable lines, do you mean like internet lines and stuff? Right, okay. Um, See, over there we've got various companies that you can get internet off. Like here at the minute we're on Talk, and before that we was on Virgin Media. But there's so many different companies here. Oh, the cable guy. So you're gonna get Jim Carrey in to do your internet for you. Right. Right, so you can choose which one's the cheaper one for you to go with. It's not like it's just the one company then. And what are you on at the minute? Which is good when you're not restricted to just one, because now you can go looking for cheaper prices. When your contract's nearly out, go looking again and see if that's the same company that you want to stay with, or if there's a cheaper one. See, my internet bill here is £77 a month. I should really go on one of the sites and look for a cheaper one. But right about now, there's no point until I move. Yeah, but sometimes though, they outbid themselves. So people can't afford it, and then they're losing out on money anyway. So surely it'd be better to get it by volume than by price. Yeah, do you really need a phone if you've got a mobile these days? Yeah, I mean, if you're still in contract, then you'd have to stay with them, wouldn't you? Here, I'm out of contract, so it's just like a rolling contract now. Um, I can phone them up and cancel it at any time. Right, yeah, yeah. Now, same here, we'd need a new router and all that. Um, but the wires should be already there, hopefully, when we move. But apparently it was old people that lived there before. So I don't know if they've had the internet on or anything in the past. So God only knows. Give me 1 minute. Right, my van's dead again. So too cold to sit here without the heater on. Right. I'm in the car, so sorry about that. Get a bit of heat going on. It's a bit nippy in that one. All right, then. No problem, mate. Cheers for coming in and speak to you soon. Have a good one, what's left of it. No problem. Thank you for coming in. What I'll do then is I'll have this cig and then I'll call it a night then. Thanks for coming in and have a good one for what's left of it and speak to you soon. Hope the meeting tomorrow goes well.
Cruising in my lane.